My brother that helped the enemy out gotta move back to the house. Like I said, this the house we all got, the whole family gotta come to when they screw up their lives out there. So, but this the house we all forsake. I ain't gonna do it this time though. When I get me a job, shit, I'm gonna work on this house. I'm putting most of my money in this house. But ever since he been here, been 2 buzzers outside. Don't get it wrong now, I could die before any of them. I be wildin', bro. I get mad. I don't like being sober and lonely though. This don't make sense. Not having nobody in the physical to talk to. That's dangerous for me, bro. My mind, I got an idle mind, bro. That's how they got all my information. And when that twin was here, she was still my information getting to my ex-wife and my sister now. That's another reason she can't stay here. That's another reason why I don't chill with her no more. It ain't got nothing to do with sex because typically we don't even, I'm not sexually active and she don't even be wanting to have sex when she come here. She really be trying to take a break, which is good. That's what she need to focus on. You gotta be thankful to be able to go to somebody's house and relax. You ain't gotta worry about somebody trying to rob you or date rape you and all this other shit. But nah, instead, they wanna rob them people that's helping. I ain't getting that shit, man. I think it's just that so many people broken. They want you to be broken too. The same way or something. Don't get me wrong, man. In my younger days, I thought sex and getting high was the shit. I thought it was the shit too. But when I had to buckle down and find myself some security, I realized I was wasting a lot of time in that department, bro. And that's why a lot of people start wanting to steal when they get a certain age, because they realize they need to do this. They be like, hell, I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna just go rob somebody. That ain't gonna work neither, because karma gonna get you. You don't never want to think about robbing someone that turned their life over from Satan to God. That's karma waiting to happen, bro. That's something you just don't do. That's a huge no-no. And honestly, like I said, like I told my twin, before she get right, my cousin she dealing with to get right. She on the path to nowhere, bro.
I ain't pushed the button yet. Holding out on the button. Trigger time to say fuck it. Till God come around. God came around. There's no ghost saying that now. You know what time it is, clown. Time to push the button. Let them all have it. It's all on them. They shouldn't ask for it. Wait till they see it.
I be glad when I do get doing all this yard stuff, so I can finish my room.
They will think twice the next time they hurt anybody. When they gon' miss that they never.
I gotta keep an eye on it, man, because people are goddamn mark over my shit, come in the house.
So I know they getting away. Had a couple of
Hating, bro.
they have us up.
Everybody want everybody to do the same thing. I don't want to do what y'all
I'm
do.
just sitting waiting,
Even if I was that kind of person, I probably wouldn't do it.
waiting on you that button get it. But now I come to
'Cause at the end of the day, I know
come
change
to
is
put you in.
real for us all.
Make sure this time you make sure your family never cross you like this before.
I got an issue when it comes down to my family. She didn't really have to threaten me about taking me to hell. She could have threatened me about her leaving me. That'd be, to me, that'd be worse than hell. Because I ain't got nobody but her. That's really why I keep cussing her ass. I need to quit that shit.
Said it was a law, said it was a joke. Can't wait till you wish me what he.
It's like, I done been alone for so long. A part of me feel like I work better alone, bro. And I push people away, spiritually or physically. I need to stop that shit, though. God knows it, though. That when God comes, it's time to, God, I'm one person that God himself gonna come. If somebody kill me, God coming to get me. Not Satan, God. And I'm one of those people. So when God come and get ready to eliminate me or something, they gotta tell him why. And if it ain't a just cause, he ain't gonna do it. Cause me and God went through this. Like I said, I used to have a lot of words with God. I stopped when I died that last time, and he showed me. I did die. They saying, cause what happened was I had a stroke after I broke my neck. And the stroke damaged my brain from here to here. So when me and my ex-wife went to the hospital, they said don't have another one for like 3 to 4 months or something. I try not to. But we were moving back here, and they was already having plans on doing all this damage to me. So when they did all this damage to me and gave me them bad drugs, I had another one immediately. That's when I went out in the room. I knew I died because I couldn't stop. I was saying something and I couldn't stop saying it. I was saying it over and over for some reason. And that's when God came and told me all this stuff. And I asked God, why you put me on earth by myself? And he said I didn't. And he showed me how they've been having me in these programs. They've been doing these illegal programs on me to keep me alone. And I was like, that's some bullshit there. So I started talking shit to God. I got a clear answer, man. So with my grandma, these my grandma kids I'm dealing with, it's like it's a trust issue right there. It's a barrier right there. Like, I be wondering how can somebody as great as my grandparents have so many monsters. Like all their kids seem like they're evil as hell, bro. Except for one, my Uncle Enoch. And they treat him like they treat everybody else. Bad. My Uncle Enoch cool as hell. I mean, they all cool, but I'm telling you, my Uncle Enoch is a real genuine good person, though. He the oldest. They all mechanics. They all build motorcycle, race cars. Honestly, I ain't seen nobody build nothing faster or better than them. They done got old, now they really ain't doing it like that no more. But it's just amazing to see. Like I said, they the opposite of us. It was 7 boys. But damn, it's amazing to see how they had that much talent in the same department and didn't start a business. I'd be like, what the hell? And that's how I knew not to deal with them. The only way you can have the same talent and not start a business together and y'all family, brothers at that, is that y'all haters. So I ain't never fuck with them because I already knew they were haters. I wish they all would have got in the stock market though. Because if they all would have gotten the stock, because they're smart enough, if they all would have gotten the stock market, they would be so rich now they wouldn't have to do this evil shit to people to get money. Because the stock market pays, y'all. It really do. I mean, if you go get a job, bro, and they put you in the 401k, that's the stock market, y'all. All you gotta do is move the 401k to a Fidelity account in a bank account, which is better because you might not have that job long, and that's still your 401k. So instead of you losing your job and having to fight to move your 401k from one job to the next, you just put it in your bank. That's another thing black people don't do. I don't think. I think every black person, I mean, I did have all this together, y'all, but they just robbed me, so it ain't no point in now. But I think everybody black need a Roth IRA. That's gonna secure your finances for when you retire, whether you working or not. You put 10. I think if you put 10,000 in a Roth IRA when you was 21 and not touch it, it's gonna automatically roll. So by the time you get in your 60s, it's supposed to be like $200,000, $300,000, $500,000, something like that. You can't touch it though. You can't go get $1 out of it. Man, you can't tell my people that shit though. So you put, I'm just giving you an example. If you put more, you're gonna have more than that. You put 20 grand, you probably gonna have $1 million by the time you get 60. You get what I'm saying? And then once you secure your bag for your 60s, then you can work on the age you at now. That's why, like, all these women are saying, well, I want to do this first. The women, when I was looking for a female to come to me, they used to kill themselves with me when they used to say, oh, I feel like he's rushing it. I feel like he's rushing it. I don't want to do it yet. I want to settle down. And mainly all this is for sex. When they say that, I already done cut them off. Because we got to not only come together, but we got to live, we got to get security together. So we got a long way to go still. That's another thing I tell my grandma, I'm on earth by myself. I feel like I should be able to get high. But hell, they won't even let me get high. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should be able to get high because I ain't got nobody. Not even my child to call and support me. So it's like, okay, all I'm really doing is talking to the spiritual side. Which I like that, you know, I wouldn't exchange my spiritual family for no physical family in the world. But I'm saying, I do stuff out of moderation. Why I gotta suffer? I'm already suffering with no woman. I mean, yeah, I'm cool with it and copacetic with it, but still, the fact still remains, God didn't build nobody to be on earth by themselves. So here I am going on 40 years of being alone. And now, I'm pretty much sober. Because I done damn near quit smoking weed. And damn near quit smoking, for really. So, it's like, what now? And that's why whoever got my identity getting cursed, because I can't even get blessed. Because they got me unalive, basically. And that's why I can't preach. And I feel like that's going to make me a hypocrite. Yeah, I know God is blessing me, but the problem is I don't see the blessing. And that's what my ex-wife was cursing herself at. Like, let's say she done caught a STD she can't get rid of. She can. She just know the process, and she ain't gonna do it. The one thing about it, she love to eat. And you gotta fast a long time to get rid of some of them diseases. A long time. I'm supposed to be fasting. I gotta fast I just need to fast, period, because I'm having, I always had stomach issues. And, like I said, my acid get real bad to keep me bloated all the time. I gotta fast like 10 days, 10 nights, man, just to get that back under control. And I ain't did it, y'all. I don't want to do it, but I need to do it. I talked to God the other day. He told me to do everything I tell him, which is gonna be through my grandma. But man, I be getting so angry with my grandma, bro. It ain't that I be mad at her, it's just that I don't really trust her, bro. I'm cool when God and Jesus tell me what to do, but when my grandma tell me what to do, I be skeptical, bro. And that's my problem, that's my fault. Shit. Leaning on the past too much. I don't mind saving generations. I don't mind freeing my ancestors and stuff, y'all. I don't mind doing good and breaking generational curses, but I do mind not getting no respect for it. And by me not having my identity to this, all the stuff that I done, even for the world, even for the people who robbed me, for them not to even give me $1, bro, that's absurd, man. It's like, how evil are you? Don't call me Jesus. You better off calling me Satan, the way you treating me. And that's why I said we killed Jesus. That's why the white man is doing so much better than us in our face. And I think that's the way God wants us to see it. We killed Jesus. Think about it, y'all. All the curses coming to us. And not only did we kill Jesus, we sold him out after we killed him. That's why we ain't in control of the Bibles and stuff like that, because we sold him out. We'll sell anything for $1, bro. For $1, we'll sell out everybody, sell out ourselves. I won't, y'all will. I could have been sold out my wife before she even thought about that. I could have been sold out any girl I ever been with before they even thought about screwing me over like this. Done had the opportunity. I said no, why they didn't say no? And they said it wasn't that good neither. Everybody keep basing shit that need to be based from the heart and the soul and the mind. They keep basing it on material shit. They keep mixing spiritual with the physical. And that's what's keeping them in karma. But yeah, I don't look at tarot like that no more like that. But I ain't trying to hit them and say somebody come and see me, because I know, for one, if they come, they just gonna ride by. They ain't gonna pull in the yard. And two, there's a lot of fear out here now, bro. When people see a slum, they see it on the YouTube, it look different. You got to come in and see how it really is. You know, you really start questioning yourself, calling everybody. You think I should? Well, you know the demon's gonna jump in you. And I ain't never even dealt with, like, for me, I know God, I know the Creator. I know what he'll do for me. I ain't scared of no devil. You see how I invited her in the house? Let her sleep in the bed with me. I thought it was fun dealing with her. We related anyway over there. There's only so much that devil. That's why when people try to sell my soul, the devil used to come straight to me and tell me. Even when I was young, when somebody tried to sell my soul or do something to my, the devil or Satan would come to me in my sleep and tell me. And immediately I wake up on guard. And I stay on guard because I know I'm in the dark night of the soul when they do that. And like when my grandma was finna wheel me the house and shit, it was perfect timing because my ex-wife just robbed me for everything I got. So y'all robbed me for my life, and then when God blessed me to put me back on my feet, you stole that too. So what did you do? You caused the imbalance in the frequency. That's why it stopped around here. That's why everybody's hurting and suffering now, because everybody knows not to touch anything that God got planned for anybody. Blessing, miracle, whatever. But somehow these organizations they got a hope to some old book, and they using these damn spells out of them, not knowing those spells is what's causing us to go around in circles. My family, my grandma supposed to have left me a book. I told her I'm glad I ain't got it because I'd have burned it. I sold it to a museum once. I ain't finna keep nothing like that in my presence. Not that old. But it's just the fact that didn't nobody try to help me, bro. They just stole from me. And now, since I'm winging myself off social media, they know eventually I'm gonna stop being on social media. And I don't think God want me to be on. God want me to preach. And I wouldn't mind preaching, y'all. I never really wanted to preach, but I ain't got a problem with preaching. But I do got a problem with preaching when I'm not ever getting blessed. I know God blesses me, but I never see the blessing. So I feel like that's going to make me a hypocrite somewhere down the line. So I'd rather sacrifice myself before I go down that road and then start doing something to my best friend that I'm thinking I'm doing the right by him, but really I'm spitting in his face every day like most people do today on a norm now, whether you preaching or not. Especially for $1. And it's from people not really believing in God. And that's why God want me to show everybody. Because I can show you God just in a week. You're going to have to do exactly what I tell you in that week. But by the end of that week, you're going to know for a fact God is right there with you. And when you leave, even if you're a whore, happy prostitute, it don't matter. You're going to limit the way you do that. And you're going to make sure you got a reason to do it. Because you're going to realize every time you sleep with somebody different, God right there looking at you. So when he took me in this time machine and showed me my ex-wife cheating on me, and the twins, he even showed me the twins that supposed to came, that had me in these shits. They supposed to have came, but they didn't come. And he showed me what they were doing. They was having sex, wild, and having a party. But yet you want to sit over there and tell me to do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Why you want a perfect man when you ain't perfect? It's a joke. It's all a joke, y'all. It's a joke until they can get rid of me. And it's too old of a joke for us black people to keep letting it go on. These are our spells, y'all. These are our curses. We can't. I'm glad. That's one thing I'm glad of. I see on social media. No, I don't see that much racism no more. Thank God. That shit's embarrassing already as it is. And the people who did get paid off of it, they starting to fade out anyway because of old age. So let's not repeat that shit there.